Walk with me.
The I am is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The I am is the strength of my life. Whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even my enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. One thing I have desired of the I am, that I will seek after, that I might dwell in the house of the I am all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the I am and inquire in his temple. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock. And now shall my head be lifted up above my enemies round about me. Therefore will I offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing, I will sing praises unto the I am. Hear, O Yahweh, Tatan Zambi, Sanini Nainini, when I cry with my voice, have mercy also upon me, and answer me. When thou saidest, seek ye my face, my heart said unto thee, thy face, O I am, will I seek. Hide not thy face far from me. Put not thy servant away in anger. Thou hast been my help. Lead me not, neither forsake me, God of my salvation. When my father and mother forsake me, then the I am will take me up. Teach me thy way, O Tatan Zambi Sinini Nanini Yahweh Yahuwah, and lead me in a plain path because of my enemies. Deliver me not over to the will of my enemies, for false witnesses are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. I had fainted unless I believed to see the goodness of the I am in the land of the living. Wait, I say, on the I am. Be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. I wait, I say, on the I am. Yes, I've just read from the 27th chapter of Psalms. Deliver me from the hands of evil spirits who have sway over the thoughts of men's hearts, and let them not lead me astray from thee, my God. Establish thou me and my seed forever, that we go not astray henceforth and forevermore. Jubilees chapter 12 and verse 20. Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm T. Clay, T213 on TikTok, and also I'm Mr. Clay on YouTube. Yes, for those of you who, if TikTok should ever go out, you will know where to find me on YouTube. If not, we'll make that announcement. Now, we thank God for you, and you. And also, we thank God for those of you that have came forth since the beginning. You've been just hanging in there. You've been following this. You've been writing it down. Taking notes, and your discernment of Scripture have even grown even more. Your discernment of what is true and what is not, what is prophecy and what is lies, have grown even more. And those of you who have came in about in between, you've grown also. And also, we thank God for those of you that have just subscribed or followed. And we thank also God for those of you that are about to subscribe and follow. We call those things that are not as though they are. Yes. All praises to the Most High. Yes. Yes, we're in the book of Jasher, the book of Jasher. It's all interesting because it's more like what you would call the four Gospels. These are the four books of beginnings. That's what I would call them. That's me. That's Tyrone's thing. Okay, that's the four Gospels, the four books of beginnings, the good news of Yahweh, Yahuwah. Whatever you call him in your language, still, he's the Most High. Because there's much confusion in what name to call him when Yah is really a simple name. Yah. Okay. And also, believe it or not, you can call him Allah too. Because that's another language. And it means the same thing. I don't care what people say. Many things are infiltrated and they're insurgent from those who hate other religions or those who's trying to cause havoc. It's hate. So you have different languages in which they call God, or the Creator. You hear me say different things. I say that to avoid confusion of those who are listening. That's the way I say it. Now, we just finished with the verse 34 of the 6th chapter of the book of Jasher, Jasher, the 6th chapter, and we're in the 35th verse. Yes, God has just stopped the rains in heavens, and now here we go. He said in verse 35, and the waters decreased in those days, and the ark rested upon the mountains of Ararat. And Noah then opened the windows of the ark, and Noah still called out to the I Am at that time, and he said, Oh, Creator, oh I am, who didst form the earth and the heavens and all that are therein. See, he believed that. I don't know, half of y'all don't do it. Bring forth our souls from this confinement. In other words, you got feces, you got urine, you got all kind of things. People ain't take no bath. It stinks. Okay? It's pretty bad. Now he says, now, from this confinement and from the prison wherein thou hast placed us. We can't get out. Anything that confines you is a prison. Yes. For I am much wearied with sighing. In other words, I want to get back to doing the things that I did. And the I Am hearkened to the voice of Noah and said unto him, when thou shalt have completed a full year, thou shalt then go forth. And you say, how did they take a bath? How did they clean up behind the animals? And what things happened? To tell you the truth, I said that I really don't know. If God can cause the feet of the children of Jacob and the shoes not to wear out in their 40-year journey and their clothes not to tatter, then God can do anything. Now, in verse 38, at the revolution of the year, when a full year was completed to Noah's dwelling in the ark, the waters were dried up from off the earth. And that's reasonable. That's believable. Because the fact is, the water dried. It took a year for the waters to completely dry up. You're talking about one mass land mass. Pangea, some call it. This is one land mass. Now, the Bible's going to show you something. This is the Bible. This is the Bible. The Bible is nothing but collected books. I wish we would get that into our heads. Who wrote the Bible? No, you would say, who wrote Genesis? Who wrote Jubilees? Who wrote Paul's letter? Who wrote the Gospel of Matthew? See, these are separate. They're all separate. The only thing they did was made it convenient for you to have these books. And they threw out the rest to say, hey, and now you are so brain dead and brainwashed that you can't see for looking. These are separate books, separate letters. They're separate, just combined into one binding. That's it. Get that through your head first. Because all of them was not written in the same period of time. Please get that through your head, or you're going to be, Satan can come at you and just bash you upside the head all day long. Or a Satan. In verse 38, he said, at the revolution of the year, when the full year was completed, Noah's dwelling in the ark, and the waters were dried up from off the earth, and Noah put off the covering of the ark. And he was allowed to do so. At that time, on the 27th day of the second month, the earth was dry. In other words, it's like you just walk on dry land. And Noah and his sons and those that were with him did not go out of the ark until the I Am told them. See, this is being obedient. Don't go out there until I tell you. It's time. You're ready. And the day came that the I Am told them to go out. And they all went out from the ark. And they went and returned everyone to his way and to his place. And Noah and his sons dwelt in the land that God had told them. And they served the I Am all their days. And the I Am blessed Noah and his sons on their going out of the ark. And he said to them, be fruitful and fill all the earth and become strong and increase abundantly in the earth and multiply therein. He didn't say replenish. He said multiply, although we know they replenished the earth. Yes. In this case, yes. And chapter 7, verse 1. These are the names of the sons of Noah, Japheth, Ham, and Shem. See, Ham was born, according to this narrative, later. And the children were born to them after the flood, for they had taken wives before the flood. Now, this is telling you, how did they have these children? We know that Adam and his sons, they married their sisters. We know that, and then after the population got even better, they could have a better choice of wives that they could have to multiply upon the earth. Yes. Now, He said, and children were born to them after the flood, for they have taken wives before the flood. And these are the sons of Japheth: Gomer, Magog, Madai, Javan, Tubal, Mesech, Tyrus, 7 sons. And the sons of Gomer was Ashkenaz, Rephath, yes, and Togarmah. And the sons of Magog were Ikchaneph and Lubal. And the children of Medai were Echlon, Zilo, and Chazoni, and Lot. And the sons of Javan was Elisha, Tarshish, Chittim, and Dudonim. And the sons of Tubal were Arifi, Kisi, and Tari. And the sons of Mesech were Dedan, Ziron, and Shebashni. And the sons of Tyrus was Benib, Gira, Lupirion, and Gilak. And these are the sons of Japheth, according to their families and their numbers in those days. This is a very small number. This is over a period of time now. They didn't just have sons and they just grew up. There were about 460 men. And these are the sons of Ham: Cush, Mizraim, Put, Canaan, 4 sons. And the sons of Cush were Sheba, Havilah, Sabta, Ramah, and Saticha. And the sons of Ramah were Sheba and Dedan. And the sons of Mizraim were Lud, and and Pathros, and Kasloth, and Chathor. And the sons of Put were Gibul, Hadan, Binah, and Adan. And the sons of Canaan were Zidon, Heth, Amori, of the Amorites, and Girgashi, the Girgazites, and Havai, and Arki, and Sini, and Hardani, and Zimmodi, and Chamothi. And these are the sons of Ham according to their families, and their numbers in those days were about 730 men. Okay? And these are the sons of Shem: Elam, Asher, Aphoxad, Lud, and Amram. Sons of the Elam were Shushan, Makul, and Harman. And the sons of Ashar were Marus and Mokil. And the sons of Aphoxad was Silach, Anar, and Ashkol. And the sons of Lud were Pethro and Bizarian. And the sons of Amram were Uz and Kul, Gather, and Mash. These are the sons of Shem according to their families, and their numbers in those days were about 300 men. And these are the generations of Shem. Shem begot Aphoxad, Aphoxad begot Shelach, and Shelach begot Eber, and Eber born 2 children, the name of one Peleg. For in his days, listen, the sons of men were divided, and in the latter days the earth was divided. I want you to mark that down. I want you to put a highlighter on that. He separated the 2. Some will tell you, oh, this means that. See, in your 66 books, in your Septuagint, they done messed it up. They're not telling you when the earth was divided. They're giving you all kind of cockamamie things and calculations. But God says, look, he said, now the days of Peleg, for in his days the sons of men were divided. Now these are people. And in the latter days after this, he's saying, the latter days after this, in the latter days after this, the earth was divided. In other words, South Africa, the mainland Africa, down in the west coast where it meets with South America, they were one land. You got where you had North America, over the deserts. This wasn't desert then. Over that area, over North Africa. In other words, the Americas was part of Africa until God split it and divided the earth. This is what I'm talking about. Don't let these heathen fool you with their fake or their miscalculations and trying to call God a liar. This is why they get rid of these books. They don't want them there because they tell the truth. And what happens when the earth is split? There were people already on those lands. Australia, case in point. Where did they come from? Where did the Aborigines of Americas come from? They were all black folks, kinky haired, ancient people. Give me a break. Now on the name of the second was Yoktan, meaning that in his days the lives of the sons of men were diminished and lessened. In other words, you are 70 years is what we have discovered before. You have to remember, those of you who call yourself Aborigines of the United States, yes, you were black. Yeah, all of you were black until then you had the people come over. This is a true story. Now, see, they're going to try to confuse you either way, but the evidence is there. Black folks were in South America. They were in North America. They were the Mizraim of North America. They were different peoples. They weren't known by the names that we know them today. You have to get that out your head. Stop. They done bashed you upside your head. They wasn't known. Africa wasn't even known by Africa. See, these heathen cannot push their history past that. But we can go farther even to the beginning. But the fact is that these were black people all the way up into North and South America until you had the what? The people of Mungo. They're short in stature Mexicans. And then you have the mix that have mixed with the, should I say, the Portuguese and the Spanish. This is where you get your languages. The Pope split the land, one for Europe and one for Spain. South America was the colony of Spain. This is why you speak Spanish. You call yourself Spanish. Spanish is not a race. Spanish is a language. Thank you. English is not a race. American is not a race. American is not even a name. It's nothing. Now we're getting this stuff right here through. I want you to mark this down in your Bible. Mark it down. This is part of the Bible. If you have the Ethiopian Bible, it's in there. They don't want that. No. They're trying to confuse you, trying to make you think they're the Egyptians. They're the Indians. They're trying to make you think they are the Australians. They are the Africans. They're trying to even get to that point. But you have to fight and tell them, no, you not. Where you come from, you got to figure that out. You're not going to continue to confuse me as to who I am. No. Now from there, we must serve the Most High. Now, he says, the name of the second was Yoktan, meaning that it is in his day, the lives of the sons of men were diminished and lessened. 70 years is what God says. Now, these are the sons of Yoktan, Almodad, Shilaf, Chazmosvith, Yetroth, and Hadduram, Ozel, and Diklah, and Obal, and Abimael, Sheba, Ophir, Havilah, and Jobab, the Jobab tree in Africa. All these are the sons of Yoktan. And Peleg and his brother begot Yin, and Yin begot Serug, and Serug begot Nahor, and Nahor begot Terah, and Terah was 38 years old, and he begot Haran and Nahor. And Cush, the son of Ham, the son of Noah, took a wife in those days in his old age, and she bare a son, and they called his name Nimrod, saying, at this time the sons of men began to rebel and transgress against God, and the child grew up, and his father loved him, for he was the son of his old age. And the garments of his skin which God had made for Adam and his wife when they went out of the garden were given to Cush. A bit of a history lesson. And with that, we're going to say peace.